beautiful land. And it's corn that is growing. Look at all this. Ain't it beautiful? It's like acres and acres and acres of land. You know, I'll be thinking like, what if God was just like, I present this to you, daughter. Here you go. I already know in my mind. It's already in the mind of what I will build. And it's amazing that God put me where he put me. Out in the country. It's barns and stuff over there. Like all the way over there is barns. Cows and all kind of horses, all kind of animals. And y'all, I seen a butterfly earlier today, right? When I come out here, I see the same butterfly again. It was a big one, and it was like a yellow butterfly. It was so big, y'all. Let me see. It was so big, y'all. It was just, man, I'm just out here in nature, y'all. You know? Getting this sunlight. Getting my nature on, you know? My favorite thing, what I love so much. But yeah, like, you know, it was a vision. It was something that God showed me pertaining to land. And now that I'm on here, there was a dream that God showed me. I remember, I believe it was last year, I had did some messages, and I remember mentioning something about buildings. There's something coming. Something coming, something happening with buildings. And it was like what I was seeing. It's like, be careful with places that you go. And this building, the building was like, it was probably something like a building where a lot of people be at. Like where a lot of people go, where a lot of people be at. And it was something like people was, you know, all like running out of the building. Like maybe it was some emergency alert or something, and it's like they were just all running out of the building, running out of the building, running out of the building. And you know me, y'all, it was like I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there like looking, watching, like seeing what's going on. But yeah, just, you know, sitting and watching what's going on, and I just was like, wow. I said, everybody is all having to leave out of these buildings. But I had See, it's a lot of messages that God gives me. And it's a lot of things that I be seeing it. It's like I be seeing it before it happens. Right over here in this land right here is where corn is being grown. I would say this more so maybe like a cornfield. But yeah, I had to mention something about that dream. You know, because I had told myself I'm going to start to write all my dreams down. Because I have seen a lot of things that God showed me in a dream. It comes to real life. It comes true in reality. But there's something about buildings. So I really kind of want to say, be careful at being at buildings where a lot of people are at, where it's like large crowds of people at. Something is going to happen at a building. And it's a big building. It wasn't like no little building or nothing like that. It was a big building. It was big. But that is pretty much all I really came on here to say. I have a whole lot of messages coming up soon, you know. But right now, I'm just relaxing. But soon I'll be posting a lot more messages and stuff as I was doing. But you know, it comes a time sometimes where you have to take a break, you know. Have to chill, you know. You have to recuperate. You got to regroup, you know, regenerate. And me, healing. I love healing. You can never get enough of healing. You know, it's always good to heal yourself. To heal from everything, you know. To heal from past hurt, you know. Heal from childhood wounds, you know. Healing from trauma. Just healing from relationships, healing from everything, you know, to clear your mind and to keep your mind right, you know. But yeah, that's a message for somebody. Take time out. Take some time out to yourself and heal and work on you. Work on yourself. You know, you're going to be glad that you did it. You're going to be glad that you did it. You know, healing can become a better you as well. You can become a better you when you heal. And you know, I always talk about spending that alone time. I always talk about spending that alone time with spending time with yourself. Spending time alone. But yeah, it's like that is what I like to do. You know, it helps you to think better. It helps you to think better. And you know, always speak your truth. And this live, while I'm on live, and I don't know why they do that, because I'm not going to answer the phone while I'm on live. And I have said it. If it's important, leave a message. If you can't leave the message either in the comments or leave it on Messenger, there's no point of calling, because I'm not going to answer from calling me on Messenger who's ever been doing that. As you see, I have not been answering. And I have said leave a message. So if it's important, leave a message. I'm starting to feel like it's like an interruption. But as I was saying, take time to heal and heal yourself. Healing, you become the best you. You start to see a lot, you know. You know, God will show you a lot as well. For the birds, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 birds. I got 3 of them. The other one was by itself, but the other 3 was in a group. See? The message what God just showed. How the one bird was by itself doing his own thing. Then the other 3, first it was like the first bird flew first by itself. Then the other 3 was behind that bird. The 3 in a group. So somebody, oh, there got a butterfly again. Somebody might be seeing the number. There it go again. The same butterfly. That's 3 times. 3 times today. Seeing this same butterfly. It's like yellow with red in it. Like last summer, y'all, all I kept seeing, I seen all color butterflies. I had seen gray butterfly. I was seeing a white butterfly, yellow butterfly, black butterfly. God was showing me a green butterfly. Last year, God was showing me so many different color butterflies that I didn't even know some of these butterflies was these colors. There go that butterfly. There it go. Y'all gonna see it. There it go. It's my protection. I got spiritual animals. There go the yellow butterfly. It's like red and yellow on it. It's gonna come back this way again. It's staying right where I'm in the area where I'm at. There it go. It just flew above me. Then it's so beautiful outside. There are the birds. My spirit animals. There they go. I had a lot of videos of different things that God was showing me, like when I was on the porch, the squirrel. You know, squirrels really don't get close up to you. But the squirrel came and like literally sat on the porch with me. I believe it's on one of my TikTok videos. I don't know if I'm gonna have to look back. If I have it, I'll show it on here. Then last year too, God was showing me all different color birds. I had took pictures and videos of different color birds. Like, it was colors of birds that I ain't never seen. That breeze feels so good. The breeze feels so good, y'all. I'm so happy. I done seen this butterfly 3 times. There it go again. Just came back this way. Of course, while I was out here, y'all, I did hug the tree. And I had my talk with nature. Gotta have my water. I got that butterfly again. And the sun is right on me. The sun is directly right on me. Yeah, you can see the corn over here. These corns that is in this ground over here. They dead, those, but right here is new ones that's growing. Like they haven't, like, they probably just planted them. Somebody said they beans. No, they not beans. You can look right here and see that that's corn. See it? That's corn. That's corn. Even right here. This is corn. Looks like a cornfield over here. If you see further back, further down that way, those are barns. Little butterfly. It's right over there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I came on here for. You know, letting people know, take time out and heal. You can never, ever, ever get enough of healing. I've been on my healing journey for quite a few years now. It's been some years. And each journey, it's like you get better and better. You become better and better. You know, every time it seems like I do these messages, somebody calls. You know, it makes me start to wonder. It makes me start to wonder. It's like people may not want y'all to hear certain things, but somebody got to hear it. It's for somebody to hear. It's always good to go on a healing journey. Like, you want to heal all parts of you. I know that's what I've been doing. Healing all parts of me. But yeah, you know, the main big word today is heal. Heal yourself. Take time to heal. And another thing I like to say too, be faithful to God. You know, it's like you got to show God. You got to show God that you faithful. You know what I realize? It's like it starts with God first. It's like you have to be faithful to God. You got to be faithful to God. And when you show God that you can be faithful to Him, then you know God is going to send you that person that can be faithful to you. It starts with faithfulness. Being faithful. Showing that you're loyal and showing God that God can trust you. You know, before God bless you, God want to test you. He puts us all through tests because God want to see, before He bless you, can He trust you? Are you going to be faithful? Are you going to be obedient to God and do the things that God tell you to do? Even if you don't even understand. Because there's a lot of times where God had me do things and I did not understand it at all. Like, God, why I got to do this? But I still did it anyway. You know? Be obedient to God. And be faithful. You know, I feel like that's the reward. When you're faithful to God, God is going to reward you. He's going to reward you for your faithfulness. God is going to reward you for your faithfulness. I always talked about that a lot, of being faithful to God and being obedient. been obedient to God, doing what God called me to do and told me to do, whether people liked it or not, you know? Because at the end of the day, you own this assignment for God. Like, I realized throughout my life, God has had me on a lot of missions and assignments. And that's why I tell people at certain places I be, like, I'm not going to be at this place too long, or I'm not going to be here too long. So while I'm right here, or while I'm here, you know, get the information that you can get. It's like God put me in a lot of places for particular reasons. It be missions and assignments, because we all are here on a mission and assignment, whether people know it or not. You know, I had to think back about the day when God had me stand in front of him, and I had to stand in front of the light. And when I said to God, I gotta be here for my kids. So it was like, at that time, it was basically like God gave me really an ultimatum. Did I want to leave, or did I want to stay here? And so I did choose to stay here, because I said I have to be here for my kids. Because I said, God, my kids need me. And so I had been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that day, and it's like I noticed that light follows me everywhere I go. It's like the light stays on me. And anytime you see that light, you know it's the light of God. When you see that light, and you seeing the light over people, that is that divine light. Sacred light. And see, God is the only one that can give you that light as well. Can't no one else give you that light. You can't even fake the light. Only God can give you the light. Only God can shine his light on you. No one else can do it. It don't matter what people do. Only God can give you that divine light. Just like only God can give you his spirit, his power, and the energy from God, because even our strength, all that comes from God. Only God can do that. Only God can give you the strength. You know, God will give you the strength that you need. He definitely did it for me. I'm definitely a witness of it. Through many situations of my life, my strength comes from God. I sat back and looked like, wow, how I overcame so much. It's because of God. It's because of God's strength, and God's grace, and God's mercy, and that willpower that comes from God, that only God can give you. No one else can give it to you but God. That's why you have to seek the Father. You have to seek the Father. You have to seek God. Because you know, God can give you anything that you actually really want. God can give you your wants. God can give you your wants. But you got to understand and know this. Everything is going to be done in God's appointed time. You know? Everything is going to be done in God's time. We all have a will that God has set for us to do. We are here for a calling, for a purpose, and for a mission and assignment. And everybody's missions and assignments are different. You never know what mission and what assignment that God has for you. But see, that's why you have to talk to your Father. Talk to God and ask God, what is the assignment He has for you? Ask God, what is it that He wants you to do while you're here? Because you are here for a reason. There is something that you have to do here anyway before you can even leave here. There is something that you have to do that God wants you to do, specifically for you to do. And see, this is the part where it comes in. What God has for you, it's for you. Can't nobody take or have what God has for you. And see, another thing I realized, I noticed too, it's like when God have you wait, be patient. Be patient with God during the waiting period. Just stay patient, period. Because that patience, it is going to pay off. You don't know when and you don't know how, because God ain't going to tell us. You know, God works in mysterious ways. God does things in miraculous ways. He does things at His timing. It's not at our timing. So it's like trust and believe in God. It's like trust and believe in God and have faith and know that God hears your prayers. God hears you. When you are talking to God, when you are praying to God, communicating with God, God hears you. He hears you. It's just you have to be patient. But you're going to look back one day and say, wow, it was well worth the wait. And you're going to be thankful and happy, like, God, I am so happy that I waited. I'm so happy that I was patient, that I waited on you, God, and I trusted, and I had faith. Always tell God thank you, and always be thankful. You know, be thankful even for the small things. Be thankful. You know, when you show God that you're thankful for the small things, then God can bless you with the big things. Because see, God already knows what you need before you even know what you need. God already knows what you want. But see, God is going to take you through some tests. It ain't going to be easy. God going to take you through some tests. He got to test you. You got to be tested. God is going to take you through those tests to see. First of all, He got to take you through the test to see if you can handle the blessing. If you can handle what He going to do for you. And it's so many levels. You know, that's another thing I have noticed. I paid attention to throughout my life. It's so many different levels. There go the birds. It's so many different levels. How many is it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Now they are together, but that one is on the other side. 4, 5, 6. It's like 6 of them right there, but the other one is by itself. I always do that every time I see the birds. And I feel like I'm seeing it, and it's still like that. The one is by itself, and then the other ones is all together. Take that time out. This the message. Take the time out for yourself. Take time out for yourself. You got to get to know you. It's always good to have quiet time too. Because you can hear better. You can hear better. When you're not around crowds and groups, you can see better. You can see clearly. You can hear better. You can hear the things that God needs to say to you. You can hear the things that God has to say to you. You know, the things that God wants to tell you. It's always good to have a clear, conscious mind. Clear your mind. You want your mind to be clear. You know, with a clear mind, you can also focus better. You know, that focus comes in. You focus better when your mind is clear. When you have no distractions, you can focus better. You can focus on the things that God has for you to do. And that's another reason why God will separate you. That's another reason why God will separate you. And see, God will also separate you for a mission, for His assignment. Not your assignment. But God will separate you for His assignment. That assignment that God has for you, and that assignment that God wants you to do, that's specifically for you to do. But that's pretty much, I think, all I'm going to say. You know, I think I'm going to end this live. Information that needed to be spoken. The people that was on here, it was probably someone on here that needed to hear it. And so I did my part. So everyone, y'all have a blessed, a prosperous, a productive, and a creative day. And I will see y'all later.